Welcome to the Words of Hope podcast, weekday devotions from the diverse voices of Cathedral of Hope, United Church of Christ.
The devotion for today, Wednesday, July 22, 2026, was written by Donald Luke Day and is narrated by Gordon Markley. Today's words of inspiration come from Psalms 139, chapters 7 through 10. Where can I go from your spirit? Or where can I flee from your presence? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in Sheol, behold, you are there. If I take the wings of the dawn, if I dwell in the remotest part of the sea. Hear today's words of hope. In our search to truly get to know who God is, have you ever thought of God as the provider for our spirit? Most of us are familiar with Matthew 6:31, which gives us assurance that God is the sustainer of our lives. So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? It emphasizes material provision, but we need much more than food to live a vibrant and spiritually productive life. What about all those intangible needs which we experience every day? How often do you stop your running around and thank God for divine nourishment given to your spirit and your emotional well-being? When things go wrong and the future looks bleak, God's loving presence is a certain source of comfort, guidance, and soul peace. I am reminded of the old story in which a follower of Jesus went for a walk along the seashore. He envisioned walking with God and looking back on the two sets of footprints in wet sand, symbolic of his prayer life. But this day, his prayer life seemed to have dried up. Events in his life were going from bad to worse. And in his deep despair, he wondered if he could go any farther in life. In his prayer, he started to complain to God. Where are you when I need you? It seems that you have let me down when I really need a lift from you to carry me through these troubles. Looking behind him at the footprints trail in the wet sand, he noticed only one set of prints. He assumed that was the evidence that they belonged to him and that God had deserted him. He complained more until the ever-present divine voice interrupted and spoke to him. The single set of footprints which you see trailing in the sand, they are my footprints, which were made as I carried you in my arms through your troubles and pain. Let us pray. So often we fail to recognize your constant care for our lives, especially our spiritual life. Rather than complaining when things are difficult, may we focus our eyes on you, the one who promises to pick up our spirit and carry us into more peaceful times.
The Words of Hope podcast and the Cathedral of Hope daily devotions are a ministry of Cathedral of Hope United Church of Christ. To support this ministry, please subscribe to and share this podcast, follow us on social media, and donate through our website at cathedralofhope.com/give.